Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure, where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves, and sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On today's episode of Kate and Kat Live, we're joined by our good friend Bobby, otherwise known as Turtle Cat Medium, over on TikTok. Upon joining the live, we thought we might just be chit-chatting with Bobby for a bit, which we were totally fine with. But we did end up getting into some really good healing, not only with pocket dimensions, but past lives and some internal things of the way that Bobby herself heals. And we walked through a lot of the process of explaining how what might seem like your imagination might actually be your intuition. It was a lot of fun, so I'm glad you could join us. Without further ado, if you love bad bitches and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast.
I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Oh, share a photo. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Is it Hey, how come it? I pressed yes, Kat. I don't know. Oh, there it is.
You're the man?
I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am. I don't know. I just have that song in my head. Bruh.
This is important too because I can't stop doing it. So what is this connected to?
Like sparkly?
I have to do the hips and the head. And I have to keep doing this. Man. Yes, I am.
I don't know. I feel like somebody did something good. Like, Bobby, is this connected to you?
Mm-hmm.
Turtle Cat Medium. I feel like it is. I feel like because they posted a really empowering post today, I feel like it's connected to them because they're like, fucking yes. Like, I feel like it's about you, Bobby. That's funny. I didn't tell everybody. Oh my God, our phone came in and I'm super excited because it's so tiny. It's just
our business phone.
Yes.
Our business phone for our website, so our number can be on Google and it not be our personal number. Show us. Oh, it's so
tiny. For comparison.
Show that it's a slider.
No, I thought it was. It's not.
Oh.
You have to fucking.
I thought it slid.
You have to. That's gonna be interesting.
So, guys, you want to hear a story? 2 days ago, I was walking downstairs and I missed the last step, and I fucking fucked up my tailbone really badly. So, of course, did all the healings. It was fucked up. Did preventative work. Did another round of healings. Did another round of preventative work. Tried to figure out why the fuck I missed a step. Was someone trying to trip me up? Did I miss a step? Did I overstep something? Did someone try to overstep me? What the fuck was it connected to? So we're figuring it all out, and we're figuring it all out, and now I'm like, it's 2 days later, and I'm about 98% better. No more broken bone, no more anything. So no bruising either.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah. I know we did bruising healings, but Kate was like, Kat, hey, I'm sorry. I tried to put glue in your bone, and then I realized I'm not supposed to put glue in there. So I had to redo that. But yeah, Ben and Kate and Casey Ray and myself. Shayna did a little bit too, I think.
Shayna was there. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
It fucking hurt. And I couldn't like, I walk around the house. I didn't realize how much stuff I just like clean as I go until I couldn't do do it anymore. Of course, that's how it goes.
Yeah, like you couldn't bend down.
No, I couldn't. Like it was like, and my hips go like this when I walk, and I was like walking like this, and I was like, this feels weird.
Then you, I don't know. It was like a robot walking. Like you were just kind of like, I don't know.
Like if I was wearing a really tight ball gown. It fucking hurt.
I'm really self-conscious about this because I fucked up my skin from wearing the face mask too much. Oh, fuck it. For 2 hours. I wore it for 2 hours last week and it fucked it up. It's angry. Huh?
You wore it today.
Yeah, I wore it today too, but
When did you wear it today?
an hour and a half.
What is its purpose, Kate?
To squeeze out my pores. Oh.
Okay, so doing its job.
Yeah, to squeeze out the trauma is what I got.
Okay, so it's doing its job?
Yeah, it just kind of hurts a little. They just hurt a little.
Okay, you know that filter I have on TikTok on some of the videos that I use where it's just a black background that it has a gold like bling?
Oh yeah, Fairy godmother blings.
Put your face on the screen.
Okay.
You might even be able to do it on the screen because your face is actually on your screen right now.
Okay.
And do your Kate touch. Bling, bling,
bling. It feels funny.
Yeah.
Bling, bling, bling.
Yeah.
Bling, bling, bling. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, bing, bing, bing. Okay, I think I got them all.
Okay.
Serifs and ask if we speed it up at 10 trillion years for how long necessary. Ooh, it makes me shake. It's like, that's weird.
It was very specific though, because like normally you do your touch, but it was like the gold. I don't know what it was.
It looks like fairy godmother wand. I don't know why.
Is it mine? Is it my wand? You're the one that had to touch it, not me.
Maybe it was like a here, cat, right here, cat, ding, right here, like, huh?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Is that a healing for other people who have like acne? Because people ask for that one all the time. It would be a mix of your clay mask and my bippity boppity boo.
So yeah, can we make it into just the acne healing?
Yeah.
Okay. So I gotta like mash it together.
I just copy and paste things. I stack it like folders in a computer. Kate actually goes,
Okay. It's doing its thing.
Anybody want to try it out? Anybody want to? I'm going to try it out. I've got a few. Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please allow me access to Kate and Kat's acne healing. Do it. Oh, that makes me lightheaded. Oh, does it pull stuff out? Because it has mask in it. What is it pulling out of me? Trauma, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do I still have so much?
Well, bubbling to the surface.
Am I going to freak out?
No. How do I put this? It's already healed trauma.
It's just like residual gunk.
Yeah, it pushes it to go away, if that makes any. Okay, so like dead skin cells. It's like the trauma was active and now it's just dead cells.
But not soul fragments?
Oh, they could be soul fragments. I just didn't know how else to put it.
But they're different. Huh. They're different because they're white. They're white, fluffy things.
They look like sheets of paper when you squint. Oh, these are definitely looking like dead cells. Huh. Why do I look like this?
It looks like hair follicle flake-offs.
Yeah.
Okay, so that tells me something because Witchfoot made that video about hair follicles today.
What did it say?
She was explaining to someone because they were confused that maybe the hair grows into the head, so they were explaining it to them. And then she used a diagram and it had a bulb where the hair... Is this the root of the trauma?
Oh,
No,
instead of it growing?
yeah, you know how even after something dies, the hair and the skin and the nails grow for a little bit longer? Not the
Yeah.
skin, the hair and the nails. So even though the trauma's dead and it's cleaned out, it
Mhm.
still has like an active, alive root. I thought we
Yeah.
got to the root of the issue though.
I'm seeing it as like it pushes the root out. Like it's dead. I'm not seeing these things alive. They're not like moving around. They're just like but it's like they're there. They're still implanted.
Hey, do they have faces? Because you made them have faces. They already had them, huh?
They already had faces?
You went like this. They're dead. They're like,
I didn't see faces on them before, but now that you say that, it's like, oh, I guess I put faces on them.
I don't think you did. I think it came with it because it's connected to the trauma, right?
Okay.
But it's dead trauma. So that's after healing major trauma.
But I mean, that's kind of what acne is.
Yeah, that's true because it's bubbling to the surface. And
It's,
shit, if it does both, then great.
yeah. It's like we could call it the trauma healing or the
Or
residual trauma.
you can copy it and make it like so two different codes access the same thing.
Yes.
But more people. Oh, we must have to because I did the thing.
Okay.
But I think more people are apt to use the acne one than the other one, to be quite honest. So if it does dual treatment, then sweet.
It's like people can seem to relate to the acne one more.
Yeah. Everybody has, like, even I don't have like a bunch right now, but I'm like, I could use that. Richfoot told me to buy blackhead removal on her fucking TikTok. So I was like, I'll buy it.
I thought it was funny because I was like, cat doesn't have blackheads. What the fuck is this?
Richfoot said to buy it.
Which is really funny because I did the same thing and I was like, wait a minute, I'm not going to use this. And so I
Did
took
you
it
buy
back.
it?
No, I took it back out of my cart.
Oh, I figured Chris could use it. And then Witchfoot said they're rolling papers too. And I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, Chris. Oh yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. For Chris. This could work for eczema and scars too. I don't see that.
No.
I'm sorry.
Someone wanted to work on stretch marks though.
Today?
But I don't, yeah, in one of my comments. But we've never healed stretch marks because we've never cared about them, but some people care about them.
I mean, in a way, it is from trauma.
The only like healing that was like more cosmetic than it was health was we worked on like we were trying to do breast growth one time, but but other than that,
I remember that. Yeah. It works, by the way, guys. Just letting y'all know. Anyway.
and we posted it though. Hi, Natasha.
Hey.
Okay, so someone want to come on here and let's do things. Kate and I didn't talk all day, so we were just like, hey guys. The skin issues are usually connected to trauma, is why we don't have like a preset healing for skin issues because everything is different. Like chicken skin can equal to something, eczema can equal to something, psoriasis. It's all different, and you have to do some deep trauma work to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
So people might have stretch marks and cause them trauma. Stretch marks aren't from trauma, but things related to what makes the stretch marks causes trauma.
Yeah.
So it's different.
I got them young.
I'm trying to figure out, I have the source of the computer, which explains it more, but I'm trying to figure out, Natasha, we just created a healing. We just made one.
Yes.
Kate and Kat's acne healing.
Yes, Bobby, come on. I mean, you're the one who we got the whatever the channeling about. Yeah. I'm a man.
I want to explain how to make a healing versus accessing the healings that are in the database already. Like when people say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please put me back to balance divine working order, as opposed to Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please allow me access to so and so's healing. Because I don't think it clicks. Because one of our people, I don't know if they're on here, so I don't want to say their name, but one of our people left a comment that was like, I keep asking for Spirit to take my headache away. Am I doing it wrong? And I'm like, I've got to make a video about this. Like, I just have to.
Mm-hmm.
But I say it a lot in sources of the computer. That was going to come on YouTube, I think.
Bobby's coming on here. She's just telling her husband that she's missing dinner.
No, she can eat. She can eat. We ordered from that little hamburger place that I don't ever get with you and Shaden. It's called Daddy Dogs, and it's like hamburgers and like little pints of ice cream or like fries. The food is like the kind you would get at a sports arena. Like if you're playing sports.
Hey, Bobby.
Hi.
What's up?
Hey.
All right. So I saw your video. They made a really empowering video about how they used to be an addict, or you can tell it if you want, Bobby, because I feel like I'm taking away from your story.
It's okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. I've never done this before. I don't go live on TikTok much either. No, I did a video like explaining just like, I don't know, somebody had asked me how like my stuff activated, like how I'm an open medium now, I guess. And so I was going through that and a memory popped in about something that happened to me when I was 19. And so I made a video sharing that story about how I had an out of body experience. Now I understand that I astral projected out of myself. And I am now realizing as I'm going through like learning what you guys do, spending the last year understanding like what you two do and doing it for myself and like working on inner child stuff, that was like my now me. Yeah. Went to my 19-year-old self and popped me out of my body and like woke me up. And I started crying in the video. I'm like, oh my God. Because it was just like, I've never shared that with anybody before. And it was like, really, like I think I needed to say that out loud to like the world as a way to like release so much stuff and like understand it, like fully embrace it and understand it. So yeah.
Makes sense.
Did you have you set yourself up to be younger you spirit guide so that when you pop her out of her body, she's not scared shitless? Have you done that yet?
No, I don't think so, but I think
it's real easy. You want to do it real fast?
I think in a way that I have, though. I don't think I've actually done it that way, like I'm your spirit guide, but I've definitely have gone from like ages, like bunch of different ages, and I've like collected them. And I know that sounds weird, but like and merged them with myself, and like I am now your mother, like I am you, and I'm taking care of you and you're mine. So I don't know if it's like spirit guide, but I've definitely like gone to them and be like, I am now, like you are now mine and I am yours, and we're connected and we're merged, and like this is me. So
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Is there anything you want to specifically work on? Or you just want to say hi, which is cool either way.
I kind of wanted to say hi. And I feel bad because I haven't booked anything with you guys, but I've been wanting to. But at the same time, my guides, like I do check in every once in a while. I'm like, is it time yet? And then I'll get like a no, because I feel like they really want me to do it myself. So
yeah, no, there's some people that like really, really, really do it by themselves, and that's why we try to help as much as possible. Because you're helping people already too. There's tons of people that I work with that and that Kate works with. We don't ever get questions from each other. And you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, we're all here together doing the thing.
Yeah. So there is one thing like I'm having a hard time with, and I don't know. I don't know how to do with it. And so maybe you guys can help me. So I do feel like this is my first incarnation with my current family. Like I really, and maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I feel like. I feel like I've not had a past life with them, but I'm having a really hard time with my parents and with my dad, especially because I did come out to them with my mediumship stuff when it first happened, and it went south, like way south.
What do you mean by how did it go south?
So I don't think they believed me. And for months, my dad kept telling me, like, oh, don't tell my sister because my sister thinks this stuff is evil. And so he kept saying that over and over and over and over again for like 3 months. And then out of the blue, she starts texting me, and she tried giving me like an exorcism over text message. And I'm like, so my dad told you? And she's like, well, but he didn't tell me to talk to you. I'm like, of course he fucking didn't. So it just went really bad. It went real bad. So she's blocked. And then me and my dad don't even speak to each other anymore. And I'm trying to like, move past it, but there's just so much. And I don't know if it is tied to past life stuff where I feel where I've been, I don't know. And maybe it's too soon to heal, but I don't feel like I've had a past life with them. I feel like I've been dropped into this life to like break so many things, to break cycles.
I will say this: whenever I ask that question, like if they were your family before, I just see, y'all know, like when herb bundles are wrapped up in those strings, but like in a cloth, but with those strings around them. That's what they all look like.
What do you mean, Kate?
So I'm like, is Bobby's family? Is this Bobby's first time incarnating with this family? And then it shows me all of them, but in bundles, in the bundle cloth with the bundle string around them.
So maybe I have had past lives with them.
I think that they're wrapped up, and it's easy to say like religious trauma, and I feel like it's part of it, but I don't think that's all of it.
Mm-mm.
Like, if that makes sense. Like, I think religious trauma maybe got them in this life, but not these other lives. Can you ask, like, spirit, show me or let me feel, or however you do, like
she sees.
Okay, so show me the most impactful point I can heal about my family.
Okay, I'll try it. I've done that before, and I get like just now stuff.
Because
it could be now stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Do I
need to? I know this sounds funny, like without their consent, but do I need to do?
Huh? She doesn't want to do this live. She's like, you're putting walls up, which is fine, but you're putting these walls, not just for people on this live, but you just want to kind of like, what it feels like is like you just want a little bit of direction of where to go, and you'll do it on your own. So like it's like right here. It's like, you know how when someone has their ear against the door, that's what I feel like. I'm like,
I'm really nervous.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to do this live. You don't have to at all.
No, I don't know. I guess I don't feel it. And
do you feel like you have to? Now that you're on here, like you have to?
Yeah,
because that's what I was thinking about when you're like, hey, does anybody want to go live? Like that was like the first thing that popped up. I was like, oh, I could do my dad's stuff. If they want to do my dad's stuff. And so then I asked, and I got really excited.
Without looking into like all of it, I'm going to give you a brief story time of like, because my family's Christian and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember this one story when I was, this one time, this is a story. I remember this one time I was riding with my mom, and my mom goes, I don't know what to tell people that you do. And I go, well, then fucking don't. And then she said, yeah, but as your mom, they have questions. And I go, well, it's not, I don't care. I mean, like, it's not my business if they have questions. Like, I'm open with who I am. And if they have an issue with it, I think that's their problem. I don't think that that's mine. And she's like, well, I feel like I have to tell them. And I said, well, then tell them. And she goes, but it doesn't make any sense. And I don't know how to tell them. And they might think that you're weird. And I was like, I don't give a fuck what they think, Mom. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And eventually it got to the point where like, my stepsister was like, are you into that witchy shit? And this was before I was comfortable with that word. And I was like, well, no, I'm not really a witch. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's not like that. And then I thought they were going to be like assholes to me. But it ended up that my nephew and niece needed help because their kid was seeing spirit guide and they thought it was a ghost. So what I've discovered along my path personally is the more I'm afraid people are going to think I'm a weirdo, the more they think I'm a weirdo.
Yeah.
The more I'm comfortable with who I am, the more they're comfortable with who I am. And the more I get to the point where I don't give a fuck if they're comfortable or not. Like, my entire family is on Instagram. They don't come in here and watch that because they know that I'm going to cuss. Like, my mom doesn't like it because I cuss. And I was like, well, too fucking bad. And then my my sister doesn't know about this stuff, so she's a little weird about it. She doesn't like the past life stuff because of Christianity and all of that. But I go on there, and if they want to support me, they can. And if they don't want to, okay. And like the exorcist thing, that wouldn't bother me because I know it's not touching me. I mean, it's annoying, but like, I don't know how anybody feels about you is just none of your fucking business. That whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also feel like you put pressure on yourself to break, like you said, you felt like you got dropped into this. Like you got dropped into this to break family like trauma and stuff. Can you maybe release the contracts on yourself to do that? Because the only thing you need to heal is your shit and it just naturally breaks.
Yeah.
Like it just naturally breaks.
Yeah. I think that's how I see it. Like, I feel like I was, like, I say, like, I felt like I was dropped in to break it, but because I just know that, like, my children, like my bloodline going further is going to be completely different from the rest of them. But I know there's a lot of stuff that I do need to heal and like let go of with them. And like with my family, like I think the problem is that nobody communicates. And when people do communicate, like within the unit, it is very it's like so superficial. Like I just do not click with any of them. But I'm constantly trying to find validation from them and acceptance from them. And I'm trying to let that go. And I've been working on that a lot, like trying to let that stuff go and let it not bother me.
It's hard.
But like, they just like I would say something to my family and it's just silence. Like, it's just no response.
It breaks their brain. They can't hear you. You're speaking another language.
Like my entire life.
It's not disgusted with you. It's not grossed out from you. It's not fear. You're speaking Spanish to them. They do not understand you. They do not know what the fuck you are talking about.
Yeah.
For me, my family, it makes me feel like I went on family vacation with them and I literally, like, they were supportive and it felt like they were going, that's great. And I was just like, okay, her best friend had a diabetic attack and was passed out on the steering wheel. And I brought her back to fucking hell so that she could drive. But go ahead, say it was a Snickers bar and the orange juice, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they can't hear you. Can you look into that? I think that will help. Instead of doing healings, instead of that, Kate, can you?
Their telephone is old.
I was about to say, can you put them in a TV? And I was like, it's a tube set.
Yeah, I literally got that TikTok where that girl is like, French phone, bonjour.
No, like when instead of you being on a screen, it's like you're on the outside and they're in this like tube TV set, like with the like Vert and Horace.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh, the cathode ray tubes, CRTs.
and it's staticky. And like anytime you talk, it just goes.
So she's on a TV while her family is on phones. Is that right?
No, they're inside the television.
And they're in like a tube TV.
Yeah. And she's trying to talk to them. She's like, hello? Hello? I'm a medium. And they're like, hello? They're in two different like dimensions, timelines, sectors.
Yeah. But I felt like that since I was like little.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
my entire life. I feel like anything I say to them, it's just like blank faces. Like
Yes, it's blank face. They can't hear you.
motion. And so I'm just over here like floundering, like, feelings and stuff. And they're just like, meh.
Hold on. You might like it that they don't have the feelings because you might not be ready to deal with that yet, but we can help them break them out of that TV without actually like touching them. Because when it comes to breaking a TV or a cage or anything like that we do no issues. If it comes to healing the person, we have a little bit of our own moral thing that we don't, but something like that, like a TV set or a phone set, we can do that. So if you're willing to, but with that comes communication. And I don't know if you're ready for that.
And I want to be able to. I definitely want that.
Okay. Well, first of all, let's unbolt the screen.
Okay.
What kind of screwdriver do we need? We can walk you through it. You can do it. You have the screwdriver.
Okay. So
they don't go through the back. She has to go through the screen, which I don't understand at all.
I know. There's like this panel that I see that she has to pop off. Like take the screwdriver.
Yeah. Take screws off the front, like the both, like two corners, like 2 and 2.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So take that out. Okay, that's done. So
you have suction fingers? You have suction fingers for the glass.
Yeah. Like I feel like to grab it.
Yeah.
But it's like it feels like a grate. Like it's a grate. Like I have to pull this grate off.
It feels like a grate because you have suction fingers. It's glass.
Okay. Okay.
No, we don't want to use the hammer. I don't know why, but she has to do this. She has to do this like fucking suction. Okay, she did it anyway.
Yeah. So there's like this liquid and it's the static, but I didn't realize the static would be liquid. So
it's the goo of space and time.
Okay. So do you like reach in there?
Put the static magnetic or the electromagnetic frequency back to balance divine working order. It reminds me of the goo thing that comes out of Donnie Darko.
Ooh.
It's yeah.
Please speed this up by 10 trillion years or however long
God.
Let's speed it up again.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Let's speed it up again.
I became the TV. I'm sorry.
It happens. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, is there a Willy Wonka reversal, like for the Timmy TV guy or whatever?
Oh, the Oompa Loompas.
No. Did you see the second Harry Potter? Not Harry fucking. What the fuck am I talking about? The second Alice in Wonderland through the Looking Glass with like Johnny Depp and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you remember at the end? Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but it's an old movie, so fuck yourselves. At the end, he finds out that his family was in an ant farm the whole time. Remember, he couldn't communicate to his dad. He had horrible communication with his dad when they were younger, and then he thought they abandoned him. And really, they were in the Queen of Hearts ant farm the whole fucking time.
I don't remember that.
Is that what this is?
How did he make them bigger? I don't remember. I feel like she can just stretch them.
I was about to say, I see this.
I feel like grabbing them out.
Yeah.
And just like, yeah, like just like, boink. But then I would have them in my hand. I don't know how to make them bigger. Right?
You stretch them. You stretch them. There's a deck I love, and the card is called the Magician. It's in the Prism Vision Tarot deck, and let me show you. Hold on. Ask for the Magician. Your Magician. Your Prisma Vision Magician Healing. What the fuck is this? I'm just gonna show you, but you could do it.
Like, you can ask for it, Bobby.
Oh, okay.
But do you want to see it first for reference?
Yeah, that helps me.
Oh, it's not the Magician, it's the Moon. Wait, no, it's the Magician. It's the Magician. It's the Magician.
Oh, the taffy pull. Oh, like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to make it to where you can see it better.
I get it.
They're already doing it.
Yeah.
Stretch their clothes too. I don't know why. Do you make this TV set an aquarium? What the? Is that why you couldn't break the screen? Are you a retro kind of person? Do you like weird shit like that? That's not your thing?
No.
Whose thing is that?
My husband's into like retro stuff.
Why would he put this here, though?
How long have you known him?
My husband?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't want to date myself. I think we've been together for like 15 years.
Well, now you're dating yourself because I need to know when you met. But
no, as soon as like we were met, we were dating. So we've known each other for 15 years.
Okay, well, and this has been with your family the whole life, right? Like you've been like this with your family the whole life.
From him, I don't think like he did this, but
no, not maliciously.
I started realizing like how much I was not like my family, and started like growing.
Mm-hmm.
And he got me sober, or he helped me get sober. So I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I don't know. I don't think the TV's his. I feel like the TV's old, and it's been, you know what? This is crazy. Okay, because since I didn't think that I ever had a life with these people, I feel like the TV's very, very old, and it's been around for like a lot, like generations.
Yeah.
Like
how many past lives?
First generation TV ever built. Like it feels like it's been there for a long time.
Yeah, it's got the legs like I like on my furniture that go like this on the corners.
Yeah.
Retro.
Yeah.
It's still connected to your husband. Your husband was in that life too.
And I was thinking like maybe it was done because they were so horrible to you at some point. It was like, I'll save you, baby. Like,
yeah, it's not maliciously. It's just it kind of reminds me of like, have you ever seen the movie what is the movie where it turns black, or it goes from black and Pleasantville? Have you seen Pleasantville?
Yeah.
A little bit that.
Oh, you think my husband put him in the TV?
No, I think he took you out of the TV.
Oh, I could see him taking me out of the TV.
Like, I think that the TV got like left like that, like he was saving you, but it's kind of like you had to leave it to Beaver kind of house, and it was like numbing, like brain numbing, and they kind of stayed in that mindset. And I think you awoken a lot young, like at a lot. You, instead of having hardly any lives with them, I think you've had a lot of lives with them, and I think he helped you awaken and helped you pull out of. He turned you to color.
Yeah. No, I get what you're going.
The experiences. Your apple turned red. The fire on the bush. Sorry.
bush.
Fire crotch.
Okay.
Heard that fire, girl.
I'm just
But it's really hard. It's really
I didn't, and now I'm like, oh man, did I? And so I'm like, I'm actually going through like a Rolodex of the lives that I know about. So
yeah, but
I mean,
they
we
stayed
have
on a
Burning
different
Hope here now. So sorry, I'll
they stayed on a different timeline. So even if you were to look what I'm seeing, the reason they're bundled like that, it's like you had those lives with them, but they were on a like they weren't an important facet in your lives because no matter what, you always grew. So even if you saw past lives, you wouldn't see a life with them. Even if you were to look at that past life, you would have looked at all the times you grew. You wouldn't have ever fucking looked at them. Does
Yeah.
that make sense? Because
Yeah.
like you said,
go back when I do go back to past lives. It's I'm usually like an adult.
yeah.
Or if I do see kids, I have seen kids ones though but I only saw feet. Like I only see like the pitter patter of the feet. Like I couldn't see like the whole picture. Like a lot of it was blocked out.
Because you were underneath the couch. That's just what I got, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Thanks, Spirit. You're the best.
One life I took Kate to, one of our first lives, she was underneath the table and it was mom and dad feet, like on Charlie Brown.
Yeah. That makes sense that I was hiding under somewhere because I'm like, this is really weird that I'm only seeing feet. Yeah.
You couldn't relate to them.
Hmm?
You couldn't relate to them. And that life that you saw the feet was the life after that one. So you were already woken, like you were already born awake. Like once you turn to color, you can't go back to the black and white was.
Feet one was like the feet one I really think was like an older one. Like I thought that was like from the 1300s, like an old life, because it was like clog hoppers.
Mm.
It was like Holland wood feet. You know what I mean?
Wood
Like
clogs, the wood clogs.
yeah. It was like these were
Yeah.
like kids in like wood clogs hopping around. So I thought that was a really old life. But
My family had the wood clogs because my family they were army brats.
yeah.
So they had the wood clogs.
Yeah, I guess you could have them in like any generation, but yeah. Okay. Sorry, I have ADHD, so I'm gonna be all over the place. Okay, so we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do with the TV.
Yeah.
I kind of want to hit it with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
destroy it.
put space on it.
Put the thing back on it.
No, I said go office space on it. Oh, but yeah, put the thing back on it.
You can destroy that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah.
They're like just standing there straightening out their clothes.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what they're supposed to do. Like I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. We're like, okay, now what?
Say, Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please put them back to their correct dimensions.
So, did you mean dimensions as in like length and measurement?
No, but I think it did that. But you did when you said it.
Because that's the way I said it, or that's the way I did it. I felt like I put them off in like their own like little spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't. I was thinking first that you meant like to their measurements, and so I said it, and then like I was like, oh shit, I just like sent them off into like portals.
No, but that's both. Yeah. Like you thought that for a reason because they were still tiny. Because I missed that step, and you were like, "Oh, yep," and then.
Yeah, yeah.
You did the things. Oh, I was swaying like that, guys, because I got a song in my head. That's all. They're like, wait, watching Kate sway is so soothing. It's because I got the Megan the Stallion song in my head, where she's talking about people hating her, but she's great.
I don't know this song.
That's how I need to be. I need to say what everybody thinks.
I think that was towards like your family, yeah.
Mm-hmm. My guy talking songs.
You talking songs?
I sing all the time. Yeah.
And the
Like,
song's like
just like a lyric over and over and over again.
yeah, it's the lyric you need to pay attention to.
Yeah.
So this lyric that's playing for me to you is if y'all were if I was thinking about y'all as much as y'all thought about me, I'd be fucked up too. So it's like they want to understand you and they think about you, but they just can't. But I feel like this is going to help them because there's no phone line, there's no TV now. Y'all are just standing in front of each other, not knowing what to do, but y'all are like standing in front of each other.
Yeah.
So it's like, you see me? Yeah, you see me? Yeah.
Like kids at a school dance.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel right now. Okay.
Is there anything else you need to see about this life? Can you ask, please? No, Terry, I don't think it shows the chat.
I just got sent into a woods, wooded area.
Yes, it does.
It saves the chat when you save the video?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, well, that's new. Shit. You got sent into the woods?
Yeah, I said that, and I'm in a wooded area on a path.
Are you running from something? This feels very...
It's dark. It's dark.
I was going to say it feels peaceful, but it's like, not for you.
It reminds me of oh, this is weird. It reminds me of Little Red Riding Hood walking through the woods to go see your grandma.
Who's the big bad wolf?
Yeah. Probably my dad.
Why am I looking at this as if I'm way the fuck back here looking down?
I am too. That's weird.
I see things like I'm above everything, and I see.
It's like looking at a pop-up book or a...
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't see in first person. I see I know it's me down there, but I'm always up above. So me looking down right now, I'm above the trees looking at the path for walking.
Gotcha. I'm not used to that. I'm not I can feel when people go through things, but that view, I was like, what is going on? Use the fuck out of me.
So, yeah.
Little Red Riding Hood, you sure are looking good.
Yeah, I was about to say, this isn't, you're not running, you're not scared. This is a kink thing.
What?
I think the wolf is your husband.
Ooh. What?
That's what it looks like.
Okay.
Because I'm looking around, because how mine work is I pan around and I'm like, all right, where is everybody? Okay. We got this, and we got this. And it's like, okay, show me the big bad wolf. And the big bad wolf is not mad or angry.
This isn't smutty.
No, it's not oh, we're role playing.
No.
It's not like that. I think that's, sorry. Probably should have made that clear.
Okay.
He's gonna eat you.
What? Do I need to know?
He's gonna eat you. Come under my cape for shelter.
Oh my god.
We got some muffins.
What do you... Huh?
It's not dirty at all.
No, I don't know why I'm in here. I don't know why. I mean, I said the thing, and that I just got brought on the path, and I'm not leaving the path. I'm not moving. I'm still. It's so weird. I know there's a house in front of me, and the lights are on, but I'm not.
But nobody's home.
Oh man, I'm starting to get abandonment shit.
Ask where you're going. Where are you traveling to?
Okay.
I don't think it's to grandma's house.
No, there's no grandma on this.
Yeah.
I'm being told I was supposed to turn around, and I didn't.
I keep hearing that.
Supposed to turn around and leave.
This part's kind of like creepy, but I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be, so I'm just gonna say it. I keep hearing the another cog in the murder machine.
They say that teenagers
But at first I was only hearing the cutoff part that my 13-year-old uses, which is another cock.
Yeah.
Cog in the murder machine. But I don't feel scared at all. I don't feel like it's
No, because it's like I would have been going, and then it's freeze framed me, right? Like, oh, you're here now to fix this, so you're not going anymore. Let's turn you around, bloop, and now you're gonna go back.
hey, I'm in your body, and I'm not trying to be. Not in your now body, in this body.
Yeah. I feel like I'm supposed to go somewhere else, and I went here instead.
She's scared, but she's not terrified. She's nervous that she made the wrong choice.
Right. So I feel like if we weren't in here right now, she would have kept going. And it's like, I knew I wasn't supposed to go there. I think I was supposed to go to a lake. And I was like, I'm not going to go to the lake. I'm going to sneak off over here.
The voices in your head, because you have strong, clear audience in this life, are scaring the fuck out of you.
Okay.
Is she hearing us talking right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she doesn't know it's there. She's like this.
Yeah. Okay. Spirit, why was she supposed to turn around?
Can you do your house cleanse to this version of you? Because I don't want to do mine to you.
Okay.
Okay. Grounding straps too, please. Or whatever form you use to ground. Can you also tell her that it's that you're her?
Yeah.
Because she's freaking out.
Yeah.
It's activating something in the heart. Hey, why do you feel more comfortable with me being you than you jumping in your body? Do you want to talk about that?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever jumped in bodies. I've always been overhead. Like
Your body.
Huh?
It's your body, though.
But I never go into bodies. Even when
That's yours.
I know. Even when I dream, I don't dream in first person. I dream like I'm watching movies. And I'm like, I know that's me and I dreamed about me, but I see me in front of me.
You can continue to do it this way, but can you maybe try just for a minute? Will you try something?
Okay.
You don't have to.
No, I will.
Okay. Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please merge me with this version of me. She's going to cry. I'm just telling you.
I feel like I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's back. Because I'm getting the songs again. Spirits and ask, please speed this up by 10 trillion years or how long necessary.
I think she was running away. She was running away from home.
It feels very much like I'm going to my boyfriend's house.
Yeah, and I'm never going back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for comfort level for yourself, you can ask to calibrate and go back to your correct dimensions if you want. Like you don't have to stay in those bodies if you can still navigate. What?
I feel like she's going to come with me.
Yeah, a part of her is. That's the point.
Okay.
It's so that she's not. So what it does is when you merge with the parts of you that are you don't. If I found out the hard way, it was hilarious. But I kept when I discovered to merge with the parts of me, all of a sudden I would look like this big glob with like arms and tentacles and legs and eyes, and Kate would be like, "You look so funny." To calibrate and go back to my original forms. And now we're connected. It's like aligning your oversoul's universal chakra points. Okay. So when you heal, they heal. When they heal, you heal. Instead of jaggedly pulling you like the trauma does, you merge and then you go back.
Okay.
And it connects you.
I feel like I feel like sometimes when I do that, and I haven't gone into past lives and done this kind of stuff. I've only been working on like my like little I call them little bobbies. But when I merge with them, I almost feel like it's like body snatchers. Like I feel like I'm collecting them, and then I'm putting boxes inside of me, and like you're now mine. And so I don't know why I feel that way, but like so maybe that's why I don't like going into bodies, because I feel like I'm gonna like I'm just gonna like I'm just collect. I feel like I'm collecting when I do that, and I'm not collecting like. And I know I understand like what you're saying. Like it's supposed to be like just like like your the fragments. Does that make sense? Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I know it's supposed to be like just soul fragments and whatever going back and forth, but I feel like when I do that, what I'm plucking them out of wherever they are and be like, okay, you're with me now. And then I feel like I'm just collecting things that I'm not supposed to be collecting.
Hmm.
Well, there is no right or wrong. You're doing it for a reason. I'm just trying to feel it out.
So that's why I think I was a little worried when you said to merge me with that me. So I was like, oh man, I feel like she's gonna come with me. Like I feel like if I do that, she's coming to this, she's gonna be here now. And she's gonna be
Oh, like souls, like a lost soul or something like that.
not like a lost soul. I don't know. Yeah, I get like I don't know. It's weird. I feel like
Then
that's
do this. Just say undo what I did.
okay.
You don't even have to say undo anything that wasn't in the highest good. Just say undo what I did, because that's not the way you do things.
Yeah.
There.
Weird. A string of her still went with you, but it's like I don't even know how to explain it. How do I even explain what I saw? Like a fragment of her is still with you because it is you.
That makes sense. And maybe that's why I just need to tell myself so I don't like overthink and like try and like.
But you're not overthinking. You
Right.
think that
It's not.
for a reason. Just because it's something we haven't heard of before doesn't mean that it's not. Maybe it's something that we need to start doing. Maybe we need to look into it. So the more you explain it, like we're open to everything. So if it's something we haven't heard of, we want to hear about it.
Hell
We're
yeah.
not going to go, oh my God, I can't believe you said. Don't you follow the recipe? No, we want to know what the fuck you do and go, huh, interesting. Is this, what do we do? How? So like, I'm still fucking interested in how you do it because you're explaining it, but it's not clicking right with me.
It feels like if you so like when I do it, like so when I first started doing this stuff,
I'm still in you, and this feels weird.
Huh?
This feels weird. Hold on, please.
Okay.
Sir, please calibrate her, send her back, calibrate me and bring me back.
Okay. So so when I do my inner child healing and stuff, like what I have like a meadow, like it's like my happy place. My happy place has always been like a meadow. And so
Is your mental space room?
Hmm?
Is your mental space room a meadow?
Is that my mental space? I haven't gotten into all that stuff yet. I don't know if that's my mental space room. But I have like my happy place. It's like my quiet place, and that's a meadow.
Yeah. It's your mental space room. It's a meadow. Okay, cool.
Okay. So when I was starting doing like really getting into like the inner child stuff, like so I would find them and
How would you find them? I need the steps so I can like follow along.
oh, I mean, I guess I would do it in like like I would do it like in a meditation where I would go to like a memory that I had that wasn't the greatest. And so or I just think of an age. And so like many years I was trying to do this with my therapist and doing like EMDR with it where like there was an age of me where I think it was like somewhere between 5 and 7, and whenever I went to that me, I was in a closet in the dark hiding, and I could never ever get her out of the closet. And so this was me trying to get her out of the closet. And so I would took her, and this is after years of like holding and hugging and doing all that inner child stuff. I was like, you're coming with me. Like I'm pulling you out of here. Like I'm saving you from this. And I took her out and I put her in my meadow. And then I would go in and like check on her every once in a while and make sure she was okay and like healing and like do stuff with that. And then I went and got 15-year-old me, who was in a jail, by the way, like stuck behind a brick wall. And so I pulled her out. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. So I pulled her out and I put her in the meadow with the 7-year-old. And then I felt like I was keeping him like it was a new prison. And so then that's when I learned about your merging thing. Like when I was watching your merging stuff. And so then I went through the steps and I merged them with me, but I don't know if I did any of it right. You know what I mean? So that's why now I feel like if I do things, I feel like I'm just collecting them inside of me. Like I've turned into something that's, so I'm afraid to do that with other ones because I'm like, I don't even know if holding them in me is right because I'm trying to heal them.
Are you disconnecting? Like whenever you go into a portal, right? Are you like closing that portal back and returning everything back to its correct dimensions after you do the work?
No.
Okay.
They're all in your heart space room. So when you're collecting them, how you're going like this,
Mm-hmm.
you're putting them in your heart. You're going in here, you're finding them
In the meadow.
and then grabbing them and putting them here. So like if you look inside your heart, if you go inside your heart space room right now, it's like a party. Like there's music and dancing and like a punch bowl. I don't know what's with you and like school dances, but
I never went to
Are they
them.
comforting, I guess?
Never experienced it.
I don't know. I feel like it's like, hey guys, this is what hanging out is. It reminds me of the basement in like 13 going on 30, though.
Oh my God. Okay.
They've got the punch or whatever, and it's like, oh, I didn't mean to pin. Oh, you
I did
pinned
that.
it.
I did that.
Are they happy though?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, are they supposed to be there? I don't know. If you're working on self-love, I think this is a damn sure good way to fucking.
Yeah, I definitely am.
They're not missing from their dimension, but they're not like when you put them in you, it's like you're splitting a cell and bringing the part that needs love into your heart space room. Like I've never seen that before, but it
If it works for me, I feel like a mother hen collecting her eggs and then my eggs.
yeah, but that's what they need because you didn't have that.
I did not have that because I had parents that were robots that only had rage or silence.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been like collecting them to try and heal them and give them what they need. So that's good. That's good. That's reassuring.
I mean, like this, have you ever seen 13 going on 30?
I don't think so.
Okay, it's a really loving home, this basement, and it's like the best kind of basement that like a kid in the 80s could fucking have. Like it's got a great stereo system and a game full of closets, and there's totally like really comfortable couches and stuff, and there's like chip bowls and punch bowls kind of stuff. Like they're living their best life, and it's like you check in, you open the door, and they don't feel trapped, and it's just kind of like, are you guys having a good time in there? Let me know if you need more snacks.
Okay, well, I'm glad you see that because when I check in with them, I see them sitting at the edge of like a lake and they're all kind of like just holding each other, like how you have like your arms around each other. And
Yeah.
a chain of people just like staring at the lake and like, oh, peace.
Is that the way that you think of as peace, though?
Yeah, like silence.
Okay.
Oh, they would hate that. Sorry.
But I know that's why I'm like in my head when I check in with them, that's where they are. Like that's how they present themselves to me. I'm like, okay, cool. Like maybe they're like, yeah, we're good. Like mom's checking in with us, like we're okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I leave and they're like, party. I don't know.
It's more like, okay, how do we show her in her language that we're good?
Yeah.
All right, everybody get around the lake. Like
Oh, that's funny.
Why am I seeing it like a room like that?
What do you mean?
Like I feel like it's her heart space. If it's a lake, I should see it like a lake. Why do I see it like a?
It is a party. It is. Whenever it's like whenever she comes around, they're like, okay, what does she think of as peaceful and that we're okay and blah blah blah. So So they're like, oh, she thinks this is peaceful and serene. Yeah. And then they like go back to whatever the fuck. Their little high school party.
It's like a high school party
Mm-hmm.
with Twister. Or no, yeah.
Twister, yeah. Ankle or foot
happening.
red.
I saw them doing this and I thought it was spin the bottle at first, and they looked at me like grossed out. And I was like, it's Twister. Sorry.
We don't kiss.
Ew.
It'd be gross. Sorry.
This isn't that kind of party.
If I knew it was going to be that kind of party, I would have put my dick in the mashed potatoes. Sorry.
Damn.
It's a Beastie Boys thing. Never mind.
It's a Beastie Boys. Okay.
So that's what I've been doing. I've just been collecting little me's.
Well, I definitely feel like they're loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. They are. They're like,
This person's like the lake you were supposed to go to as Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, I forgot about that lake.
Yeah. 7 minutes in heaven. No, ma'am. It's funny.
Lordy.
But yeah, I think you need to finish your journey.
Yeah.
Or like lead her there. Just
forgot that we were in that space.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm messing with my hair, so I don't know what that's connected to. Something like, how come I'm allowed in a hurt room?
Started rubbing my forehead.
When you were looking at stuff, there was clearly a wall and my ear was like this, and I was like trying to listen, and I was like, I don't think you want to do this live. So then when we started to be open and go in, I'm in your fucking body, I'm in your fucking heart. Why?
are you a part of the same oversight?
I think I was probably just really, really nervous. I don't know. Just don't know where it's gonna go. There's parts that there's parts of me that I don't remember. And I just go to worst case scenario. And so like 7-year-old me that I had to like pull out of a dark room. Like why? Why are you in a dark room? Why are you in a dark closet in a corner hiding? And that's where you are every time I see you. And then like 15-year-old me is behind like a wall, like in a jail almost. Like I had to like sledgehammer the wall open to get her out. So I think like going in with you makes me really nervous because I don't know what I'm going to see. And I don't think it's like big T trauma. I don't know why.
Why do you think that there's a level of big T or little T trauma? Like,
it's just, I've been in therapy for like 10 years. So.
I was too for 15.
Trauma is trauma is trauma is
yeah.
trauma.
Well, I mean, but like, yeah, trauma is trauma is trauma. But I have to designate that. I don't know.
For yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Just do this. Say, Spirit, if it's, I'm gonna tell you what I want you to do instead of just having you repeat. What I would like, what I see, what I feel, is applying your house cleanse to every version of them that wants it, and to their homes. I would even say copy and paste the whatever TV healing you want to call that you made to every family home that needs it for them.
Okay.
And maybe just a generalized soul fragment retrieval, like just to clean off. And I think that would do, because you've already done a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's like closing steps at a restaurant. Like you've already done all the hard stuff, and it's like this part's not super fun, but it can be easy, and it just makes it so it's cleaner and not so scary to do the things.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I didn't think about doing the house cleanse to like those versions of me.
You can even like when I go through a session with somebody, at the very end of the session, I ask to copy, if it's in the, like if it's allowed, whatever, if it's in their highest good, to copy and paste everything we did in the session to every version of them that needs it, scattered throughout space, time, spaces in between, dimensions, realms, pocket dimensions, timelines, and multiverses. And then I merge all the timelines to the most healed timeline. And there's going to be more issues that come up. Like if in the session they work on their money issues or in their love issues or their inner child issues, we can heal that for every version of them. But there's still going to be a different fucking issue that comes up.
Right. Right.
Or like there's probably parts of you that are connected to some deity or goddess or something that's stuck inside a statue, you know? Once you break one of them up, you can break out everybody. Like it seems like you have a reoccurring theme of them trapped.
Yeah.
Stuck.
Being trapped.
So if you can unlock one of them, which you've already done, you've already saved, instead of going through and collecting them all and putting them in the heart space, you can copy and paste that for all of versions of you that need it.
Yeah.
And set it to where you get clarity on it. But I do know that you like to go step by step. It helps you process, and it's very
I like to know what I'm doing so I know that it works.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like I can write down the steps and I'll lose it in a book, and so it's random every time I do it. Like, but I don't know. I guess I never like, do things, but then I don't close it out.
Because of that phrase. It's not closing it out. Closing it out makes you feel not so good. It's like
Like the closing portal thing. I don't do that.
it's like you have every book that you've opened that you love and you've cherished. Instead of putting a bookmark in it, you don't even do that. You have them all like open face down on the table of your favorite pages.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's literally how all my books are right now.
Yeah, that's what you like. And it's you don't want to close it. You don't want to put the bookmark. You want to like you don't dog ear it. You put them like down like this.
Yeah.
To see them, the better to see you with.
Yeah.
Like a
The wolf eyes.
you said wolf eyes, and it made me go. So are you part of the wolf, Red Riding Hood, and the grandma?
Well, there is no grandma.
Grandma got eaten by the wolf.
Already?
She's not there. It doesn't feel like she's missing from the story, but she's sure as fuck not there. That house that she was going to was like empty, lights on, nobody home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Saw nobody there. But I thought that there was supposed to be somebody there. That's why I got abandonment. Like, oh shit. Like I would have went there and there'd been a whole abandonment thing.
And I did get the murder song.
Mhm.
I got the murder song.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? Another cog in the murder, but it didn't feel scary. Oh, maybe it's collecting pieces of you. Like it got eaten, but it just got swallowed and put in the heart space.
Okay, what? I don't get that. What? Hold on, let me go back in.
Are you and your husband part of the same oversoul?
Oh God. I hope not.
Why?
What?
It'd be
That would my
convenient.
fault.
It'd be
That's like-
convenient.
Be married to like me.
No, it's not like being married to you.
I know.
And it's not that ushy gushy twin flame shit either. It's none of that. It's literally just like my boyfriend that just moved here, Ben, he's part of the same oversoul, but he's part of the dark feminine and I'm part of the light masculine. So we have some stuff that's similar, but like we're not the same person at all.
Oh, I guess that kind of sounds like me and my husband. Like we're very much alike, but we're also like complete opposites.
Yeah.
I don't know. I keep trying to go back to that time and I can't get back in there. Like I don't know if like everything that we talked about healed it, but I don't feel like
I feel like you completed it. Oh, what?
I think me going in there,
Yeah.
I think me going in there shut the book.
Yeah. It's like complete.
Yeah.
That's what I see. It's like you went to the lake, you did the thing. Okay, bye. Mission completed.
Is that uncomfortable for you, or does it feel, because it feels like it's supposed to feel uncomfortable, but that it doesn't feel uncomfortable.
Yes. It's like, aw, but also, aw.
Yep.
Do you feel like if you complete the story that they're gone forever?
No.
That's close, but it's not that.
Yeah, it's like you'll never see them again, or
Like it might be like in this lifetime. And you read my card the other day about how like I'm a ghost of who I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that I get stuck in pieces. I get stuck in the wheel of enjoying the pain.
I used to read my natal chart.
And so once it's healed, it's like, oh shit, now what?
I used to read my natal chart over and over and over and over again. And I used to highlight what applied to me at this time. And then I would go to it again and I would highlight, oh, this is what applies to me now. And then I would highlight another thing, which is so like pen to paper, physical, not who I am at all anymore. But it was like I would follow a string of like,
Yeah. You know, because like I'm debating like stopping therapy now because like I've been in therapy for so long, but I feel like I wasn't allowing myself in a sense to heal things because I didn't know who I would be once it was healed. Because I was like comfortable in the anger and comfortable in the pain and being like the martyr child who was like misunderstood and like the black sheep or whatever. But like over the summer, like it's like I ripped the band-aid off and I'm just tired of it. And like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. But now I'm in like a new thing where it's like, now what do I do? So anyway.
The feeling of those books being open, it keeps doing this. Like the shape of it is so not just loving, but it's somewhat sensual. And I don't know what this is. Like how the book bends and it has this part with it being open like this. I don't know what is sensual about that. I don't understand.
Are you seeing it like this?
Yeah, but upside down. Yeah, but it's that shape right side up. I'm seeing that shape, but then I'm seeing it upside down. But something about that shape, about you not closing it and finishing it, like it's like it's an like very obscure sexual sensual reference that I do not grasp.
And not like a turn you on. I know that's what you pictured.
No, I know. Like
it's like a comfort thing. Turn you on, like
it's in the bosom of like it's like very. What do you say?
boobies.
Yeah, it's in the bosom. It's like a different kind of sensual. It's not like a this with sensual. It's this kind of sensual. She's not looking.
I know.
I was looking at my book.
It's not a this kind of sensual. It's a this kind of sensual.
Okay.
Or let me do it like this so you can see it. It's not a this kind of sensual. It's a.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it's this. Yeah.
That kind of sensual. It is. Yeah, it's voluptuous, Natasha.
This is really weird to me. I'm kind of a prude sometimes.
I can tell. But it's not like that. It's like it is. It's like
your mom, like breastfeeding with like babies breastfeeding on their moms, right?
Yeah, but
I didn't have that.
But it's you doing it to yourself, so it becomes slightly erotic, but not in a disgusting way. It's like a and it's not a masturbation way either. It's a self-love, self desire, self-empowerment, but not like in a like powerful way. I'm trying to explain this. A self-enjoyment. But it's not, because if you say mother kid, it gets gross because it's not that. It's loving yourself in a way that was like
is what somebody just said. It's like self-soothing.
But it's different. There's like it's like a multitude of layers of like
looks good, feels good. I don't know, my brain just keeps going comforting. comforting. It's like, it's more than that.
It has to be something that isn't being said because I'm stuck on it. It's like,
And I'm over here like, why are we still on this?
It's important.
I know.
I think I've lost, like, why are we talking about this?
Because it's important.
That's what I'm trying to get to, is because I wouldn't keep talking about it if it wasn't important. Like,
No,
I wouldn't.
But like, I think it's probably important because I'm still like,
don't talk about it. Gross.
Yeah. So I get it.
Spirit, please put this in a language I understand.
Self-gratification, somebody else said.
No. Makes it sound gross for some reason.
Yeah.
Because it made me go, at least I'm not looking over there anymore. So I don't know what that means.
Jesus. Oh, shit. That's Ash in the Sky. Vegan imposter in the sky. Oh, my God. I knew that. My bad. Hey, Ash in the Sky.
When I have to put it in a language I understand, I feel like you like put like all these like little weird like sword sheets that were like sing, 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 sing.
See, when you were talking about the top of the book thing, like I went to like, sorry, I pushed something.
You went to what?
Like about the book thing. Like my brain went to like the tip of a spear.
Oh.
Like, you know, because like this part, it's like, and then the shape to me is like, I was thinking like, oh, like a spear. And they were like, and then you went boobies. And I was like, spear and boobies. Like that, two different things.
Spear boobies.
Sounds like a party.
Madonna boobies.
Okay, I'm doing this again. So that's what this is about. It was connected to you. I make it rain. I make it rain on them titties.
Yeah.
Make it rain on them titties. Sorry.
Crack.
Maybe it's like, I don't know.
Do you read the books with your husband?
What?
Do you read the books with your husband, or do you read them all in bed next to him? Like, what is that?
Nah, where we read. I haven't read in a very long time, and I have lots of books now that I need to read. So we do read together before bed. Okay. But usually I fall asleep and he keeps reading. But I'm starting to wonder, like, could it be like a masculine feminine thing where like I think I've spent most of my life in like the masculine, where I need to start embracing maybe like the more feminine thing, but I don't know. And like even like thinking that makes me uncomfortable. So it's because I'm like, I don't even know how to do that.
Well, I don't have to look at whatever that was. I don't have to look at it anymore. So
it's done and over. They get it. Like they understand it now is what I get.
It is. It's about the masculine feminine thing. I think you were dead on with it.
Yeah. Cause like I was thinking sword and thinking boobs. Right. Mm-hmm. So that's the flippy. Like I'm stuck in like a mindset that's different. And so I think it would help me like with self love and care and compassion.
Mm-hmm. That you're doing so much self-love work with all the stuff that you're doing. That is, I don't know if you know that you're doing that. I feel like you know you're doing that, but that is literally what you're doing is self-love and self-worth work constantly.
Yeah. Like finally being like super open with like my mediumship stuff. Like I just went out and like told a whole bunch of people that I would have never even thought to tell. Like that was big for me. That was big. And so I think it's like finally like I'm not hiding from myself anymore, and I'm going to love myself for who I am, and everybody else can just like fuck off.
I literally told my boss the other day what I did. So that's a huge deal because it's like, oh, okay. I don't give a shit.
Can we say that story real fast?
Which one?
I need Thursday. I can't work on Thursdays.
Oh my God. Okay. So I'm an aircraft mechanic. So it's a bunch of like, old white guys with their tendencies. And so he's like talking to me and I was like, he's like, can you work on Thursday, Friday? And I was like, I can't work Thursdays because like I have a second business where I heal people. I have a spiritual business. And he didn't know what to say. It's like I turned an off button off.
First you said I work a second business with my friend.
Yeah.
My friend. And he was like, what do you guys bake cookies?
Oh yeah. I forgot about that part. I tried to shut that off because I was like, ugh, gross. Don't ever say that. Anyway, he's like, what do you guys like bake cookies? And I was like, no. He goes, what about candles? I was like, no, we do like healing stuff and spirituality stuff. So he's like, oh, so healing candles. It was funny. Yeah, that's it. It was a big deal though, because it is. It's like you're telling the world, and you could get chastised for it at work. Like you could get chastised for it there and on TikTok. You know what I mean? All aspects of your life. So it is a huge deal.
When I first started, it was just Facebook, and I would just like I'd write the time. My post would just be 11:11, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was just the post. And people would be like, what the fuck are you, Big Ben? What the fuck are you doing? And like I had friends that would tag me and it'd be like they were just people I worked with at Olive Garden. They'd be like 1378 cat. It's 1378, bro. And I'd be like, thanks.
They just knew to tag you. It was numbers. Hell yeah.
I was high. This is what time it was when I looked at the clock. So thought I'd tag you. Thank you.
Thanks, like, bro. You're the best.
I think that's all you needed to figure out.
Yeah. No, I really appreciate you guys so much.
This was fun. I liked this. This was good.
Yeah.
Two, also, I think there's going to be a moment that you realize, I hope I'm not like out of pocket saying this, but that therapy can no longer help. You'll be at a point
over there.
Yeah, because that's what happened to me. Therapy and drugs no longer helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had,
but there's nothing wrong.
Therapy's free. I don't have to pay for it. So I was like, oh, well, because I was going to like quit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not paying you anymore. So I guess it's like we're almost friends now, which is like totally inappropriate because I understand. And then I get mad because I'm like, I feel like I'm paying somebody to be my friend. Like, this is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I need to preface this because of like being on a live specifically. There is nothing wrong with doing drugs, drinking, or getting therapy. Whatever you need to do to cope, to survive, to thrive, do it. Yep. There is no judgment on you got to do what is right for you until what is right for you changes. But if you're actually trying to heal yourself, there are some things that you might not do anymore. There are some people that are sober their whole life, and after they heal, they can finally have a drink. Mm-hmm. It's different for everybody.
Yeah.
I just want to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, ash in the sky. It helps until it doesn't. Yeah.
Everything is.
Exactly how it is.
I was in therapy for 8 years, and it definitely had a lot of good things. I did EMDR, and that helped a lot. But I feel like I've just gotten to the point where or if I do keep going, I think I need a new therapist. I need someone new to think outside the box because I feel like she just, I don't know.
It's the same thing because they're so used to you, I guess. It's never growing.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel I'm teaching her things now. Like I shouldn't be doing.
Well, maybe that's why you're there. Maybe that's why all of a sudden it's free.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I went to therapy only a very short amount of time. I was so fucked up in my head about I couldn't get a job because like during the interview I'd be like, let me work 2 days for free so I can prove myself to you, and they'd be like, you're fucking too much, broad. Because I'd be like, just put me in the game, coach. Just let me suck at interviews. Just let me do my thing. But so I went to therapy, and my therapist was constantly being like, Kat, we're not talking about me. We're talking about you. And I'd be like, okay.
That's great.
Sorry. I'd be like, you look sad. Are you okay? And he'd be like, Kat. Like,
this is you time.
Right.
Why not me and you time?
He ended up inviting me to like a meditation bowl thing it was in the Villages, which is like a retirement place in Florida. And it was cool because I had never experienced anything meditation or anything, and I couldn't meditate. I was like, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I don't know chakras. What the fuck is that shit? I'm a Taurus, I think. I don't fucking know. So I was sitting around in this like circle, and this lady would walk around with a singing bowl with her eyes closed, and she'd see people's spirit guides and shit. And so I'd go like once a week with the rest of these older people, and I don't know. And I didn't know what the fuck. And then like I took friends with me and both of them were like, oh my God, I was on a mountain in the woods. I'd be like, bitch, I was sitting in a chair in this fucking mountain.
That's great.
But yeah. And then he got in a really bad car accident and then he tried hitting me up and hitting on me, the therapist did. And I was like, who?
That's inappropriate.
Well, it's inappropriate, but he had messed his head up and I actually genuinely cared.
Yeah.
So he thought to reach out to me when he was all fucked up. But I feel like you're in that space where you are, where it's like, I mean, you know that. Like, we're all where we are to change where we are. I don't know if people know that. Like, I tell people that in sessions all the time. Like, when I'm sweeping the floor in my kitchen, what is my human is sweeping, but what am I doing for the collective? What work am I doing for the collective? When you have a conversation with your kid, when you have a conversation with your spouse, when you have a conversation with yourself, it's not just what work am I doing? Instead of what is the universe doing for me, what am I fucking doing for the universe? We're all like, if Kate sees a car accident, she was supposed to heal it. If I was supposed to heal it, I would have fucking seen that shit.
Yeah.
Like when people tag us and stuff and they're like, hey, this could use your help. The first thing we think of is, okay, what'd you do first? But not like, don't tag us, but like you saw it first for a reason. Like you're in with the therapist and it's free for a reason. I don't.
It's like you were supposed to see it because you were supposed to see it.
Yeah. You're in this moment because of a reason.
Right. Because you have the power and you have the tools. Yeah.
It's weird. Divine timing and free will always fuck me up. So does like manifesting or being prophetic. I'm like, where the fuck is the line? I don't know.
Yeah. It's blurred a little bit.
Yeah. I shut that stuff off. It scared me. I used to have dreams and they'd come true. I shut it off. I was like, yeah, no thanks.
We could use someone like you. This would be great.
I don't know.
I don't prophesize, so it'd be really cool if you prophesize some shit and we could work on it. That'd be cool, but you don't have to. Sorry.
Yeah. It was like personal stuff though. It wasn't like world stuff. Like I would like see, and it was like mundane things where it was like when it would happen and be like, I dreamt this verbatim. This is so fucking weird.
Oh yeah, that happens to me. Like,
Yeah.
I dreamt this random moment in time. It means nothing. Thank you.
But I don't think it means nothing. Why do you guys do that?
Oh, I didn't think that it meant nothing. Like I mean, it had things like it would be like big moments, but it wasn't like I wasn't like dreaming of like somebody dying or like a horrible storm or stuff like that. It was just like mundane things. But I haven't done that since I was like a teenager. I shut it off.
Kate, why do you do it?
Because it's fucking scary.
No, I mean, why do you dream random moments? Why?
Oh, to heal them. But it's like weird things, like somebody walking out the door and then me going, oh yeah, who's all here? Oh, it's just me, Robert. And then that was a dream. And then it happens and it's like, okay, Robert. It's like, so what the fuck am I supposed to heal about that? Why did I need to know that Robert was here?
Do you want to have those?
I feel like it's time traveling.
Yeah, it could be.
I feel like that's your time travel.
It's making me uncomfortable and hurting. Like it's hurting my head. It's hurting under my arms. It's making me want to cry. And I feel like it's like stuck right here.
Oh, I did get an image to like pull it out.
Can you please?
Yeah, I can pull it out. Deja vu, and before higher on the streets, and it's time for me. Spirit of Nazca, please speed this up by 10 trillion years or how long necessary. Bleh. It's just like, I don't know. That was weird. How it's like impaled like that. But it was like a unicorn horn right here, not right here. That makes sense, Cat? You're like feeling stuff out. Spirits and Asket, please activate Cat's divine grounding straps in the air and on the ground.
Why does it make me sad?
Well, who impaled you like that?
Was it Amethyst?
It just told me someone you love, and then it wouldn't turn me to them.
In this life?
Oh, because it was making
Was
you
it
manic?
when it was 2017? Did she shut her books off and mine off when she was like 3 or 4?
I got that she had to.
15 or 16, yeah, because I was manic.
It just keeps playing that Deja Vu song to me. Deja
Me
Vu.
too.
Higher on the street.
Please put my Deja Vu back to balanced divine working order. It's like
Spirits and Asket, please activate all the blowout healings to Cat.
doesn't feel blown out. It feels like air pressure relief. Like
Oh, like I need to do the pressure release valve?
it already released.
Oh, weird. I guess it was built up from all the times.
Yeah. Like a pressure cooker.
Yeah.
You just release the pressure cooker.
I'm not good with any kind of cooking pot thing. I burn shit and leave it. It's not good. Cat doesn't know how to. Spirit, please put Dawn dish soap and water in my whatever this is and turn the heat up. Speed this up by 100 million years. Please activate Kate's crock pot cleaning to this.
Weird.
Please activate Shaden's eucalyptus cleaning to this.
Feels very much like a holding tank. So this is kind of weird.
Yeah. But why? But why? Why is there a holding tank there? Why?
Like a horse trough.
Why? What the fuck is this,
I
Spirit?
don't feel like it's supposed to be there. Like, why is there a pot in my head? Why?
To gather information?
I don't need them.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't.
Can I just take it out?
Yeah. Please. Okay. Maybe I was cleaning it for somebody else. I don't fucking know. I don't. Ow. Ow.
Yes,
Ow.
take it out. Spirits in the highest good, please speed this up by 10 trillion years however long necessary. I'm taking it out.
I feel like it's stuck to my head. Like it's like embedded.
It's like baked on. I'm like, let go. Let go.
It hurts. It's
Spirits in the highest good, please speed this up by 10 trillion years however long necessary.
Hold on.
Oh.
Stop. No. Stop pulling it.
Okay,
Stop.
okay, I've stopped.
Stop. Please douse this in MK.
The goo had to go away.
Jesus Christ, Kate, that hurt so fucking. It reminded me of Matilda when he's taking the hat off. I was like, fuck, this fucking hurts.
Like Gorilla Glue.
Okay. Now it's like normal. It's like flat.
Flat's normal?
Yeah.
Why does it look like a head? I don't understand.
Because it's allowing the thoughts to come forward. What do you mean?
What is flat? What is flat?
What do you mean what is flat? Okay, Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please put this part of Cat's head back to its balanced divine working order. Oh, it popped up like a head. Spirits of the highest good, please speed this up by 10 trillion years or however long necessary.
The fact that you're like, it's flat, it's fine. I'm like, that's not a head shape. What do you mean? Flat is
All I
good.
could think was like, oh, it's so it can flow to the front. Duh, Cat. That's normal.
you pushed it and it goes. Whoop.
Yeah.
Oh man. This is totally normal, guys. Doesn't everybody have flat heads?
Oh no! I keep thinking it's supposed to be squid head shaped though.
Oh.
What does it look like back there?
Squid head shaped?
Okay.
That's really funny. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Natasha says, I'm thinking football head.
Yeah.
Kinda. It's really fucking funny. I'm still getting that song though. Deja vu. Na, 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 na. Do your wires need to be put back or something, like the wiring up here?
Okay, I don't know. Do my wires need to be put back?
Yeah. And
Okay.
Bobby's even was like, yeah. Spirit of it's in the highest good. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's like showing your little octopus head. Spirit of it's in the highest good, please put Kat's wiring to her head back to its balanced divine working order. Oh. Spirit of it's in the highest good, please activate Kate's tune-up healing to the wiring
that's
Kat's head.
Because
Huh?
I was just gonna do your tune-up thing.
Oh,
But since
okay.
I was like, I don't fucking know. Look, I guess.
Please speed this up by 10 trillion years or however long necessary. Cool.
There's something on my back.
My neck. Ew. It's like goo. It's like gooey residual from whatever the fuck this was.
It doesn't feel.
Huh?
Doesn't feel good.
Oh, Spirits and Eyes, please. It's MEK. Clean out healing to this nasty shit. Spirits and Eyes, please speed this up by 10 trillion years or however long necessary.
You need to take like a hose and just suck it off and suck it out.
Oh, the vacuum.
Yeah,
Okay.
suck me up. Sorry.
Hell yeah. Spirits in the highest good, suck cat off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It did it. It did it with your fucking vacuum, cat.
Yeah, and my reproductive organs are pulsating, but you know.
Oh. Spirits and Ice could speed this up by 10 trillion years, however long necessary.
Thanks for tag teaming me, guys.
Woo!
Sorry.
Okay. How do you feel?
Like a whole brand new
Bitch. Now that you don't have a flat fucking head anymore, I bet you feel real good. Or a
I
crock
bet you
pot.
will. I bet you will. I bet you do. Hey, so I've worked with Kate like 1.5 million times, just in case you didn't know that. And so I greatly appreciate whatever the fuck this titty book shit, all this like Red Robin Hood, the stuff that you brought to the table today to make me not have a flat fucking crock pot head anymore. You know, I really appreciate it.
You're the
really
best.
welcome. Thanks. You're welcome.
You're the best. You're the best. Okay. It was great. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I can hop off now, yeah?
Me too.
Yeah. Bye. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow, cat.
Okay, bye.
To book a dual session with Kate and Kat, visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.